Hey, good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's Bri here. So to kind of get you guys updated a little bit, for the month of August, I actually went back on reserve. I know, poor me. But it's okay. I'm not really stressing about it too much because I know it's only going to be for this 1 month, and I'm not going to tell you guys why just yet, but there is something happening for September that I will share with you probably in another vlog coming up soon. But I was called this morning. They actually called me twice, so I missed the first phone call. Scheduling called me at 3:52 a.m. and then again around 4 a.m. I picked up on the second one, and that's like my worst fear, is missing a phone call from scheduling. This is literally the reason why I cannot sleep when I'm on reserve, because I'm just so stressed out I'm gonna miss a call. So they called me. I have a 4-day trip, but essentially it's like a fake 4-day trip because I get back in on Sunday night a little after midnight. So I do a Colorado Springs turn today, sit in Chicago for 3 hours, and then go to Burlington, Vermont, and lay over there for the night. I don't really remember what the rest of the trip is, so I will let you guys know that once probably I get to Burlington. But I'm gonna start heading out. It's a little after 6 a.m. My check-in is at 7:45. I will also kind of explain why I went back on reserve, because I got a lot of questions about that on my Instagram page. So I'll kind of try to do my best to explain how that works. But for now, I'm gonna go head out to the airport. I have made it to Burlington, Vermont. It was a long day. It wasn't a bad day. It was just a long day because I got that 4 a.m. wake up call this morning, and I just had a really hard time sleeping because when I'm on reserve, I have a hard time sleeping because I'm stressed out about getting a phone call and missing a phone call and all that jazz. But I am actually probably gonna change and head to the gym right now. It's about, hold on, it's 9:45 p.m. So I think I'm gonna go to the gym for a little bit and then come up, and then I will let y'all know about the whole like reserve situation and kind of explain that a little bit. Yeah, let's go. Hey, so I'm editing this vlog right now, and I completely realized that I forgot to tell you guys why I went back on reserve for August. So basically what happened is Chicago has not received any new hires since I think December or January, okay? Chicago has also not received any new transfers into Chicago since March. So no one has been able to transfer in, but people have been transferring out. And then we also lost 76 lines for the month of August. So with all of that being said, with my seniority, I was just not able to hold a hard line for August. So I got a reserve line. I am basically what we call like a senior reserve. I got my number one choice in my reserve line. I got the days off that I needed and stuff. So it's fine. But that's basically what happened with it. It's all seniority based with my company in your schedules. So it's just what you can hold. And in Chicago, for the month of August, I'm able to hold a reserve line. I did go in to look to see how far I was from holding a line for this month, and I was literally, I think, 30 people away from holding a line. But yeah, like I said, it's only going to be for this month because there are some changes happening for the month of September. So stay tuned for that. If you want to get notified, definitely turn those notifications on, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff to stay up to date with what's going on. Hey y'all, so it's the next day, it's the next morning in Burlington, Vermont. I didn't do anything on this layover. Honestly, I just feel so wiped out because I've been on the go so much lately that my body was just like, yeah, girl, you're not doing anything. I did go to the gym last night. So today though, what are we doing? We're going to Denver, and then we're going from Denver to Spokane, and then we have like a 19-hour layover in Spokane, which I've been there before. I do like this layover. It's kind of cute. And I think we have like a 2-hour sit once we get to Denver, which isn't too bad. It could be worse. Normally it's like over 3-hour sit whenever I go to Denver, but it's like 2:20, I think. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. There is weather that's supposed to be on the East Coast. I don't know what the weather is like in Denver, but if you're familiar with it, the weather can, yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs. My van time is at 1:42. It's 1:38, so I gotta go. Hey you guys, I have made it to Spokane, Washington. I don't remember if I told you earlier what I was doing today, so really quickly, I did Burlington to Denver. We had like a 2.5 hour sit. We actually ended up being delayed out of Denver like 30 minutes because the plane was coming from Cancun. So since it was an international arrival, it was late coming in, and they had to do all of their security sweeps and everything, and they are not allowed to let us down until all of that is completed. So it took a little bit extra time, so we left late. So we got here late, only like by 30 minutes, I think it was. So I'm in Spokane. We leave tomorrow. Van pickup time is 3:05, I believe. And yeah, both flights were kind of busy. I'll say that. Oh, this is the room. That's it. That's all there is to it. And yeah, I've been here a couple times. I might try to take a walk down by like the river or something tomorrow, go to this little coffee shop that I like to go to. I'm a little bummed because I wanted to go to the gym tonight, but the gym closes at 9 p.m. and it's 9:47. So kind of weird that it's not 24 hours, but what can I do? I'm just gonna have to go tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna shower and then hop in bed and just chill out because it's just been a long day. Hey y'all, it is the next day. I'm in Spokane again. It's like 9:53 in the morning. I'm at the gym. I just got here, so I'm gonna get a workout in, and then I'm gonna head into town. There's like a vegan and gluten-free restaurant that I wanted to try that I heard about last time I was here. So I'm gonna do that, and then probably just walk around for a little bit and come back and then get ready for work. Back in my room. I came back a little bit ago. It's about 2:46 right now. I got back probably around noonish, a little bit before noon. I showered and just kind of hung out here for a bit. I'm getting ready to go downstairs. My pickup is at 3:05, so I am a little bit early today. I'm supposed to get back into Chicago tonight at 12:38 in the morning. Our debrief time is at 12:53, so that's just basically the time that our trip officially ends. So they take into account the deplaning time. I am good for another 3 days technically, and I am available at 12:53 p.m. for tomorrow. And I'm number 29 for 3 days, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting another trip tomorrow or an assignment. It could be like a standby, an airport standby shift. So I will find out later tonight if I get anything during the 7:30 p.m. preference run. If I don't get anything tonight, then I do have to have a 3-hour call out from 12:53 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I hope that kind of makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments and I can kind of explain it a little bit better for you guys. But basically, we have to have 12 hours rest at home, and every night it's called the preference run. So all of the trips that are in reserve time, all the trips that need to be assigned for the following day go out to reserves. And then after that time frame, if you don't get assigned anything, then you have to have the 3-hour call out. Otherwise, if you get something during the reserve preference run, you don't have to be given the 3-hour call outs. If I get an assignment tonight, I'm good at 12:53 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I can have a check-in time for 12:53 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. If I don't get something during the preference run tonight, then I have to 3:53 p.m. tomorrow afternoon is the earliest check-in time that I can have. Let me know if that was hard to follow. But I'm just gonna get the rest of my stuff, I guess, and head downstairs and just hang out there until it's time to go. So I'm on the plane and I just got word that we're actually a little bit delayed right now because of weather in Denver. So we're gonna see what happens. We're delayed by about an hour. So it kind of really threw me off because I walked up to the gate and it said delayed, and I was like, wait, am I at the right gate? Because I hadn't received like a notification or anything yet that we were delayed. So here we are. You guys, let me just update you really quickly on what happened. I didn't get home until about 2 a.m. last night. So we were delayed out of, I don't even remember. We were delayed out of Spokane about an hour and a half, I think actually an hour 40, because of weather in Denver. And then we got to Denver and our flight to Chicago was delayed because they were waiting for us. So we got into Denver around 9:15ish, 9:30, and our flight from Denver to Chicago was supposed to be at 9:04. So obviously we were late for that. So they pushed that departure time back because they didn't have any reserves in Denver to recrew us. So we ended up working the, Denver to Chicago flight, which was fine because we wanted to get home. But it was just a long day of just delays and all that stuff. So I got home around 2 a.m. last night. Didn't get to into bed until about 3. And now I'm on call again today, and I'm number 3 currently for a 3-day trip. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to end this vlog here. So thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe, like, say hi in the comments, and I will catch you on the next one.